Premier League Chelsea vs Newcastle United prediction, team news, lineups preview. Making amends for defeats in Premier League Game Week 8 will be the goal for both Chelsea and Newcastle United in Sunday's top-flight clash at Stamford Bridge. Enzo Maresca's men responded to their agonizing 2-1 loss to Chelsea by easing past Panathinaikos 4-1 in the Conference League, while the Magpies were their own worst enemy in last weekend's 1-0 home defeat to Brighton Hove Albion. Match preview. Hoping to provide Liverpool with the stiffest test of their Premier League title credentials yet, Chelsea almost succeeded in that regard, as Nicholas Jackson just about kept himself onside to cancel out Mohamed Salah's first-half penalty at Anfield. However, the Blues were not on level terms for long, as Salah turned provider for Curtis Jones to poke home the decisive strike just 3 minutes after Jackson got Maresca's side back on level terms, as Chelsea suffered their first top-flight loss since the opening weekend. Albeit with a much-changed 11, Maresca got the response he was looking for during Thursday's trek to Greece, where João Felix was at the double in a comfortable Conference League crushing of a Panathinaikos side mourning the tragic death of George Baldock. Continental matters now take a back seat for sixth-placed Chelsea, who could rise into the top 4 of the Premier League table this weekend if results elsewhere go their way, but they have not helped themselves at the back of late. Indeed, Chelsea have now gone 5 games without a clean sheet in all tournaments thanks to Facundo Pellistri's consolation for Panathinaikos on Thursday. But they have found the net at the correct end in 12 straight matches themselves, notching 17 in their last 6 at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's praiseworthy feats in the final third come in stark contrast to Newcastle's toothless October, as after failing to breach a resilient Everton backline before the international break, Eddie Howe's side could not find their shooting boots against Brighton either. The Magpies huffed and puffed but could not blow Fabian Hurzeler's doors down thanks partly to their own profligacy and partly to Bart Verbruggen, but Seagulls hotshot Danny Welbeck needed just one opening to poke home the game-winning goal. For all the talk of Newcastle becoming the next dominant force of English football after their 2021 takeover, the underperforming visitors are now winless in 4 top-flight games and have slipped to 9th in the rankings as a consequence of their downturn in fortunes. Across their last 270 minutes of football, the only goal that Howe's men have managed came in their unconvincing EFL Cup win over AFC Wimbledon, although the current Newcastle boss has got the better of Chelsea in 2 of his 4 matches in charge of the Magpies. One of those successes came last season, a 4-1 St James Park pummeling, but Chelsea gained 2 slices of revenge with an EFL Cup penalty win and 3-2 Premier League victory at the Bridge. The 2 sides will coincidentally clash again in the League Cup at St James Park 3 days after Sunday's showdown. Team news. As Reece James returned from his latest hamstring injury in the loss to Liverpool, even earning an unexpected start, Chelsea boast a clean bill of health for Sunday's game, where Marc Cucurella and Wesley Fofana will be back from domestic suspensions. Cucurella was part of 11 new faces in the Chelsea lineup on Thursday evening, and Maresca will no doubt ring the changes once again, although Felix has put his name in the hat for a start over Jadon Sancho with his midweek double. Cole Palmer did not enjoy his finest hour at Liverpool, but the Chelsea gem averages a goal or assist every 63 minutes at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. Only Erling Haaland, one direct involvement every 57 minutes, has a better ratio at home in the competition. On the other hand, Howe confirmed a fresh setback for Callum Wilson back on Friday morning, revealing that the ex-Bournemouth striker would sit out at least another 3 games due to stiffness. Sven Botman knee, Kieran Trippier thigh, Jamal Lascelles knee and Martin Dubravka knee are also out of contention, but Dan Burn has been given the all-clear after taking a whack to the ankle against Brighton. Harvey Barnes for Jacob Murphy is an obvious attacking change that the visiting manager could make for the weekend, while two former Chelsea Academy products, Lewis Hall and Tino Livramento, will occupy the fullback positions. Chelsea possible starting lineup: Sanchez, James, Fofana, Colwill, Gusto, Fernandez, Caicedo, Madueke, Palmer, Sancho, Jackson. Newcastle United possible starting lineup: Pope, Livramento, Schär, Byrne, Hall, Joelinton, Tonali, Guimaraes, Barnes, Isak, Gordon. We say, Chelsea 2-0 Newcastle United. Chelsea do have a tendency to give up goals easily, but Newcastle's ruthlessness has been non-existent so far this month, and the Magpies should not rediscover it against a refreshed set of first-choice Blues. Not since 2012 have Chelsea lost a Premier League home game to Newcastle. And that sequence should be extended on Sunday before the two sides go again in the EFL Cup. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.